good morning everyone. How are you all doing? Who do I have in the session today? Let me know in the chat box. Hello everyone, a very good morning, a warm welcome from Kolkata. My name is my name is Nikita and I'm from Kolkata. I will be taking the session today. Today we're going to learn about geometry, shapes and patterns. And before I begin with anything, let's get to know who all are there with me in the chat. So जितने लोग हैं chat में, just send in a hi, send in where are you from. I'm meeting you after a lot of days. So let us see who all are there with me in the class today. Can I get a okay, I am starting to getting some messages in the chat box. Good morning. So it's morning 10 o'clock, Sunday morning 10 o'clock. Have you all had your breakfast? Yes, I hope nobody is sitting on an empty stomach. Let me know if you have all had your breakfast. And also a quick introduction. Let me know where are you from and let me know if you've had your breakfast also in the chat box if you're there with me. Quickly, everyone, quickly join in so that we can start. I'll wait for 2-3 more minutes so that more people can join in and then we'll begin. So in the meantime, as I said, let me know where are you from and let me know your name in the chat box. अभी I think a lot of people have not joined in. बहुत सारे बच्चे अभी तक join नहीं किए हैं. Is it? Oh, I can see Trijal here. Hi Trijal. A very good morning. How are you? Have you had your breakfast, Trijal? Come on, do we only have Trijal over here in the live session with me today? No one else? Who do I have with me? Let me know in the chat box. Trijal, how is the weather at your place? Is it raining? Yes, Trijal, let me know how is the weather and have you had your breakfast? Is everything going fine? I can see a very few people have joined in today. No problem, maybe we'll start and slowly and steadily people will join in. Okay, Trijal is saying it's a cloudy weather at his place. Over here, I'm from Kolkata, it's raining. It's not raining very heavily, but it's kind of drizzling, you can say. Do you know what's drizzling? When it rains lightly, it is known as drizzle. So right now it is raining very, very lightly. It's drizzling. Oh, I can see Krishu is here. Hi Krishu, good morning. Have you had your breakfast? How's the weather at your place, Krishu? Great. So it is almost 10:05. Let's begin with the session, shall we? Can I get a few thumbs up in the chat box? You can't hear me right now. Is my audio clear or am I having any audio issues? My volume is full. See, I've like put my volume to 100%, and I'm also putting earphones on. So I think it should be clear now. Am I not audible clearly? Let me know in the chat box, please. Kushbu is also saying the weather is very cloudy at your place. So I think it's more or less a similar kind of a weather we're having all over India. Cloudy, raining, drizzling. And one last time, can you hear me clearly? If yes, then just send me a thumbs up in the chat box. I'll know and I'll begin. I guess the team is saying my audio is correct. They can hear me. So I would suggest Trijal try and rejoin the meeting maybe. Like uh, refresh the page or something like that. It's a cloudy weather everywhere, no? So Wi-Fi we cannot say anything. It could be a loose connection somewhere. Chalo, fine. I'll start with my first question. As I said, today we're learning about geometry, shapes, and patterns. So here is your very first question on shapes. I'll read the question for you. You try and figure out what the question is saying, and in the meantime, in the chat box, let me know the answer to the question. The question reads, in which of the following figures shape X is exactly embedded as one of its parts? I'll read that question again. In which of the following figures shape X is exactly embedded as one of its parts? What is shape X? As you can see over here, in the question itself, it mentions that this is shape X. So from these four options A, B, C and D, you need to tell me in which of the shapes do we have this shape X over there, and what is shape X? This over here is shape X. Now if I see the first shape, it's a circle and then inside there's a small triangle and there are a few lines inside. Can I get this shape inside? I don't think so. Does this match? Oh, I'm also getting answers. Very good, Trijal. Let's focus on shape B. Do I have this particular shape? Not really. Now you can say that this looks like a triangle, a half triangle, but look at one of its side. It is greater than the other side. So will it be option A? No. Option B? No. Option C? Yes, because if you see this particular line, the diagonal of the square and this side of the square. So this side is a little longer than this side and we have the same shape over here. So according to me, it's option C. Let's check option D. Option D has no such shape at all, right? So the correct option is option C. Let me show you if option C is correct. Let's click on option C. Uh-oh. Well, option C is absolutely correct. Okay. Moving on with the next question. Very good, Trijal. Very good, Krishu. Let's move to the next question. The next question says, count the number of it says count the number of rectangles in the given figure. On the right side, as you can see, there are a few shapes, like there's a housemaid, then this vehicle kind of a thing with two wheels. So they want us to count the number of rectangles in the given figure. Very simple. It does not really need an explanation, but still I'll wait for a minute for your answers to start coming in, and then maybe I can do the proper explanation for you. How many rectangles are there in the given figure? Is it 15? Is it 9? Is it 10? Or is it 16? Okay, Krishu is saying it is B9. No, Krishu, I think it is more than that. Check your answer. Trijal is saying C, 10. I'm afraid it's more than 10. Shall I explain this to you? Okay, let me take a proper pen. Rectangle. Which of these are rectangles? Rectangles basically is a shape that has opposite sides equal to each other, right? I can say that this is one rectangle over here. There's another rectangle over here. So I got 2 from here. I'll just write it down. 2 rectangles. Again, Krishu is saying B. No, no, no. It is more than 9. I got 2 over here. Then, if you can see, this door is a rectangle. So, plus 1. Over here, I can see several rectangles. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I'll just write plus 6. And that's not yet. That's not over yet. If I join these two, this is also a rectangle. So 1, if I join these two, that's also a rectangle. 2, likewise I'll get 1 over here and 2 over here. 2 and 2, 4. So plus 4. And finally, if I am going to take this entire thing as a triangle, as a rectangle, this also looks like a rectangle, right? So 4 and 2, another 2. I'll just write here another 2. So I got 6 and 4, 10, 10 into 12, 12 into 14, 14 and 1, 15. And what about this, the house, this is a rectangle also. So 4, 15 and then 15 plus 1 is 16. Do we have a 16 in the option? Of course we do. Option D, 16 looks like the correct answer. And D it is, option D. Nobody said option B. Oh, I have more people in the chat box. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. What's your name, dear? You joined from the ID of Nikhat Naz. What's your name? So it's not B, guys. It's not C. It is not even A. It is D16. Okay. Moving on to the next one. We have, there are dash rectangles and dash circles in the given figure. Again, on the right side you see a figure. You need to count and tell me how many triangles, sorry, no triangles, how many rectangles and how many circles are there. How many rectangles, how many circles? Easy one. Shall I count? Shall I begin counting? So again, I'll repeat, what is a rectangle? A rectangle is a shape that has opposite sides equal, something like this. And what's a circle? Circle has no sides. It's just a round, like a chapati, like a wheel. Yeah. So how many circles and how many rectangles? So since rectangles has been given first, let us first count how many rectangles are there, okay? The house, this one, that's one rectangle. This is another one, 2. This is another one, 3. And finally the door. This is another one, 4. So I got 4 rectangles. And let's count how many circles are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Likewise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 9 becomes 18. And then you have the bigger circles, 1 and 1. So plus 2, 18 plus 2, 20. How many rectangles did I get? I got 4 rectangles and I got 20 circles. Do I have an option like 4 and 20? I can see that's given in option A. So option A is absolutely correct. So whoever has answered option A, I can see Krishu has answered option A. It's absolutely correct, Krishu. And no, Nikhat, first you said B, then you said D. Neither B nor D. Where do you see 3 rectangles? 1, 2, 3 and the door 4. Okay, so option A is the correct one. Well done, Krishu. Where is Trijal? Trijal is not answering. Yeah, Trijal, yes, Trijal. Option A is correct. Okay, let's move to the next question. We have, which of the following figures is exactly embedded in the given figure as one of its parts? This is your figure. From these options A, B, C, D, you have to tell me which of this is included in the shape. Embedded means it's a part of the shape. It's included inside that shape. Yes, the previous one was A. Very good. I can see everybody has answered. So you look for the options and try and connect which of these options is a part of this shape. Okay. So one by one again, let's go through the options. If you see the first one, this goes like this, then a round curve and like this. Can I make this like here? A slanting line, then a round curve and another slanting line. This looks correct. Let's mark it for now. And let's also check the other ones. This is like a horizontal line, then a curve and then a slanting line. Can I get this? I don't really think I can get a horizontal line here. This is although this is there, but then this horizontal line is missing. So this is not my correct option. I can see Krishu is saying C. How C, Krishu? The curve and this is there. The curve and this is there. But then again, I do not have a line like this on the inside of the curve, right? This is missing. So this is also incorrect. C is incorrect. Option D, let me check with option D. Now if you say that, see ma'am, this makes the shape, but then no, can you see this is on, like when I talk about this one, I have the round curve and then I have this cut a little deeper. Do you think this is the same? It's more on the upper side. These lines are shorter than these lines. So can I say that this shape is inside this? No again. So the only correct option that I'm left with option A, and option A is absolutely correct. Trijal, you are correct. Krishu, no. Option A is correct. So everybody who's answered option A, you all are absolutely correct. Are you guys enjoying the session? How are we going so far? आपको मजा आ रहा है? Are you getting bored? Is it too difficult? Let me know in the chat box once in a while. Are we having fun with these questions? Geometry is fun, you know. You just need to um, understand them, understand the questions. And mostly, I tell this in every session, every word problem or every story problems, you need to understand what the question is asking. Once you understand what it is asking, it's a piece of cake. So I have the next question here for you. Let's see who can answer this one. Which of the following shapes have no curved lines? It's great to hear, Krishu. You're saying good. Okay, coming back to the question. Which of the following shapes have no curved line? On the right hand side, as you can see, there is a shape given over here. It's a kind of a rectangle, but inside the rectangle there are various divisions. Some of them, what is a curve? Curved line is not a straight line. Something that has some kind of a rounded um, shape. Yeah, so these are basically all the curves that you can see. So we have to find out which of them has no curved lines. If we see option A, it says R and S. Look at R, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight, straight, straight. R is completely straight. But look at S. This is S, right? There is a curve over here in S. So S is curved. I'll cut out option S from here. The next option is T, P and R. R we said was having all straight lines, no curved. Let's check for T. Again, straight line. Wait, look at this. Straight line, straight, straight, straight and straight. So yes, T is also having straight lines. But can I say P is having straight lines as well? Very good, Trijal, very good. You have a correct answer. Look at P. P over here has a curve. Isn't this a curve? So P is also not the option. I'll cross out P, but we had T as only straight lines. You also see, U also has a curve over here and Q also have a curve over here. So these options are also not correct. Only two parts that only have straight lines are R and T. Do I have an option like R and T? Option C, R and T. Option C, R and T is absolutely correct. Very good, Nikhat. Very good, Trijal. And Krishu also very good. Perfect. Well done, everyone. Let's give you a star for everybody who answered that correctly. Good job. Clap for yourself. Okay, let's move on with the next question. And the next question says match the following figures given in column A with the corresponding missing parts in column 2 and select the correct option. That means column A you see a figure, column B you see like parts of the figure. If you join column 2 with column 1, it will fit exactly in one of the shapes. You have to find out the pair. So what is a pair to this shape, what is a pair to this shape and this shape, and likewise you will have options given below. We need to find out that. Excuse me. I'll take a pause over here. I'll drink some water. Let me know if you can find this. This is easy. What do you think matches with the first option in column 1? If you can see, it's a round, it's a circle, and then inside the circle you have this cutout. Now if I can find a circle with a kind of a cutout like that, that's my shape. Option A has no circle. B, none of them actually has parts of the circle. If you can see, only C. Don't you think if I took this and put it over here, it will complete the circle? Yes? This curve will come in and fit over here and this will complete the circle. So 1 is matching with option A. Okay, we have 1 and A, remember that. Now let's see 2. Where will 2 fit in? We have a kind of a lower part of the triangle. How does the triangle look? The triangle looks like this. What I've done is I've made a cut like this. So we have this lower part that is given in option 2, isn't it? Now, if I connect that with this triangle top, like the birthday hat, won't this make a complete triangle? So 2 and D are matching together. 2 matches with D. I had A, sorry, 2 matches with C. What am I doing? 2 matches with D and 1 matches with C. 1 C and 2 D. I'm so sorry if I wrote it the other way round earlier. Hello? 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 Guys, can you hear me? For me, my screen is blacked out. Hello? Okay, let me just figure out what went wrong. Okay, Krishu is saying you can hear me. Krishu, can you also see my screen? For me, the screen is just blacked out. I don't know what has happened. Hello. I am so sorry for that interruption. I don't know what happened with my laptop. Suddenly blacked out and I couldn't see anything on the screen. Well, if you can see me now, a quick thumbs up would help. So, can you just respond with a thumbs up? Am I not visible? No, I am visible. Why can't you see me here? Okay, let's check. Oh, I'm visible over here. Okay, I believe this is the glitching part. Okay, I'm back, guys. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. A quick thumbs up in the chat box would help really a lot. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me and see me? Okay, okay. Now I can like again get back the messages. Thank God. I got a little worried in between. Okay, fine, fine. I'll try and speak a little louder. Okay. So this is about, okay, one setting that I need to check. Guys, just hold on. Let me check if my OBS is on full. Does this sound better? Is this better, guys? Quick thumbs up. Krishu, is it better? Trijal, is it better? Trijal has been complaining of volume. Trijal, is it better? Okay, fine, fine, fine. So coming back to the question, so sorry for that interruption. I think there was this technical glitch that happened. So we'll have to go a little fast this time, okay? I know the screen has been on from a lot of time. Have you been able to figure out what is... My screen is still blank. Is it? But I am visible over here. Okay, okay. I think that was an old message. Sorry, I'm just getting confused. Okay, coming back. So we have the options over here. If you can see, we had already done two of them, right? One matched with C and two matched with D. Now coming to the third option. The third option, if you can see, this is like an arrowhead, the top part of the arrow. And here also you can see an arrow. So don't you think that this arrow will fit in over here exactly? Yeah, we'll have a line like this. There was a little glitch for some time. Maybe for 1 minute you will not be able to hear me, but I guess I am visible and I'm audible back now. My team is confirmed. So coming back, 1 was matching with C, 2 was matching with D, and we have 3 over here that matches with option A, right? The arrow fits over here, and finally 4 is left with B. The triangle will fit in this gap. So 1 matched with D. Where do I have 1? Sorry, 1 matched with C. Why am I confusing it always? 1 C. See, you in the option, if you only figured out what matched with C, 1, you would have got the answer, because 1 and C, there is only one option given. Right? If 1 is matching with C, obviously these are correct, but yes, we will still confirm 2 was D, 3 was A, and 4 was B. So option C is absolutely correct, and that's 1C, 2D, 3A, and 4B. Option C is absolutely correct. Yes, I'm glad that you all can hear me now, and I hope you understood the question. Just give me a thumbs up if everything works fine now. Moving on to the next question. We have Select a figure from the options in which the given figure is exactly embedded as one of its parts. We've been doing such a question, right? We have a part, you have to check this part, like this figure is a part of which of the pictures. I'm sure this is like more or less clearly visible. There is no need of extra explanation in this. Yes, I've also started to getting correct answers. Krishu, you're absolutely correct. Now, if you can see this, triangle and then a small curve or a small semicircle kind of a thing on top of the triangle is over here, this shape. This is what is given in the options. As far as I can see now, it looks option A, but again, to be sure, we will just check with the rest of the options as well. We have option B that says, something like this. Then we have option C. Again, option B and option C has no triangle and the circle on top, right? Even if you can see this curve, it's not with the triangle. Yes, Trijan, you are absolutely correct. Here also, if you see this, it is not with the triangle. Or maybe in option D, you have the triangle separately, but the curve, it's not in the proper way. So the only option that leaves us correct is option A, and option A is absolutely correct. So whoever answered option A in the chat, well done. I'll give you a star and a smiley as well. So good job. Pat your back if you answered option A. Can I move to the next question? Am I going too fast? No, I don't see any thumbs up in the chat box. If everything is working fine, thumbs up. If anything is wrong with my audio, with my video, with my explanation, too fast, too slow, just let me know in the chat box. Yes, I have started getting smileys. Krishu has sent me this glasses, like these sunglasses. Reminds me of a vacation. Reminds me of going to a beach. I get a few hearts now. Great, great. I'm back. Fine. Can we move to the next question, guys? Yes, 20 more minutes for the class. On this note, let's move to the next question. The next question is pretty easy. I'll read the question. Let's see if you can get it. So, the question says, if this look at the triangle, look at the shape properly. Okay, there's a green triangle outside, there's a red triangle in the middle, and there's this purple or violet triangle in the inside. Purple you can call it, right? Lilac. If this is related to this triangle, now what has changed in this triangle? The size of the triangle is exactly the same. Only thing that has changed is, I want you to notice and tell me. So this and this is related in some way. Then this circle is related to what? Just like there is a connection between these two figures, we have to find the connection between this figure. This figure has a connection with which of the following options? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Yes, which of the options? Have you found out the relation between them? Yes, if you can see the colors, notice the colors. Violet inside, red middle and green outside. It is exactly the reverse. Violet outside, red in the middle still and green on the inside. The violet and the green have swapped the position. So the inside, the innermost color has come on the outermost part. So likewise we have a yellow, a baby pink and then an orange. So the innermost will swap the position with the outermost. So innermost will become orange, outermost will become yellow. And that I can see is in option A. Option B, see there is no orange at all. We have yellow or yellow, pink and orange. There's no pink and orange. Likewise option C also there's no pink and orange. Option D also no pink and orange. So only option that looks correct is option A. So option A is absolutely correct. Whoever has answered option A in the chat box, well done. Good job for answering option A. And let's move ahead. Again, there is a figure on the right side, a cute figure of a few people, dancing around. Looks like dancing to me. What does it look like to you? Now the question asks, dash red straight lines are there in the given figure. Observe the figure carefully. Count and tell me how many red straight lines are there. Okay, straight. Mind it, I say red straight lines, not curved lines. What is the difference between a straight line and a curved line? Can somebody point that out to me? Yes, option A looks correct. Okay. A straight line is something that goes like a straight, like a ruler, straight. And a curved line is like a circle. Circle is a curved line. So I want red straight lines. What can I see red in the given figure? I can only see the, faces. These are not straight lines. These are all curved lines. Do I see any straight line? No, zero straight line. So option A, 0 is absolutely correct. Well done, Krishu, on answering that on time. And everybody who got that, well done, pat your backs. Yes, Trijan, it is option A. Well done, 0. Okay, now since you've already got this, let's not waste time and move to the next question. The next question says, which of the following figures is exactly embedded in the given figure as one of its part? Again, this is your main figure. You have to find out which of this is a part of this figure. Now, if you see option A, you have like a rhombus. You know what's a rhombus? Barfi. You all have had Kaju Katli, right? Diwali, Kaju Katli. So Kaju Katli shape is actually known as a rhombus. It's like a tilted square that's known as a rhombus. Now inside the rhombus you have these divisions. Do I have anything like that? I don't think so. Option A is there in the figure. But option B, look at this. Don't you think this is option B and this is a part of the shape? अभी तक मुझे B लग रहा है. Let's check with C also. आप ये भी बोल सकते हो कि there are like various lines and then like this. But अगर आप ये shape को consider करो, you will be taking this triangle and then opposite में there has to be a triangle. So had there been a line over here, then it would work. But the line over here is missing. We don't have a line over here, right? If the line would have been there, then I would say that option C is correct. But I don't have that line, right? If I start from here, this is the straight line of this. So on this side, I need another line. I don't have that. Option D, I cannot even say it's option D because a slanting line, there is no horizontal line in between that. So the only option that is correct is option B. So option B is absolutely correct. Krishu, you were correct. But Trijal, no, you were not correct in this one, okay? Option B is absolutely correct. Okay, let's move to the next one. The next one says, there is a certain relationship between the pair of figures on either side of the colon. So, do you see this? Two colons together, something like this. That's over here. So, on either side, on the left side, even the single colon, if you can consider, on the left side of the single colon and the right side of the single colon, there is a relation. We just have to find out that relation and then figure out what will be this missing figure. What is the missing figure over here? So if you see, let's try and find out what relation are they sharing. So here you have a square. Square has 4 sides to it, okay? Then you had a triangle. The triangle had 3 sides to it. So 4 sides and then minus 1, 3 sides. So do you know what is this called? How many sides does it have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-sided figure is known as a hexagon. Did you know this? It's actually known as a hexagon. Yeah. So if there is a 6-sided figure, what should I have next? Over here I had 4-sided figure and then 3-sided figure. So if I have a 6-sided figure here, what should I have over here? 6 minus 1, that is a 5-sided figure. And do you know what is a 5-sided figure known as? First, let's find out what is a 5-sided figure. Does this have 5 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it has 6 sides. This has 4 sides. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 sides, right? So option D looks correct over here to me. So option D will fit in. And the 5-sided figure, any shape that has 5 sides is known as a pentagon, right? So that's a pentagon over here, and that matches your option. So option D is absolutely correct. Whoever answered option D in the chat box, well done. Good job. Perfect. Moving on to the next question, because we just have 10 more minutes. Yeah. So it says, how many triangles are there in the given figure? You have a figure over here that there's a tree actually that has a few circles and a few triangles, on the tree. Looks like the fruits of the tree. So you need to find out how many triangles are there. Simple, you can just count and then find out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I missing out any? No. Just to be sure, let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got 14 again. So absolutely 14 is the correct answer. Option B, 14 is the correct answer. So well done, whoever answered that correctly. Good job. Let's move to the next one. It says, how many slanting lines are there in the given figure? Okay, now what is a slanting line? A straight line is something like this. A slanting line would be something like this. Slant. We all know what is a slant, right? You must have seen, like I see slant where, if you ask me, the AC wings, when it opens up, it is like a slant. Also, a lot of times when people have a motorbike in their house and then they have like a few steps, so they keep a slant so that, dragging the bike through the stairs is difficult, through the steps is difficult. So they keep a wooden plank, they slant it like that, and then they just slide the motorbike on that. So that's a slant. Okay, how many slanting lines are there? Simple. Okay. Also, A has like slanting lines. Yeah, these are slanting lines. You must have learned over there. So how many slanting lines? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am getting 12, option B. Yes, Krishu, option B is correct. Likewise, Trijal also, option B is correct. Should I count back again for you? Let's confirm it once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This only has 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, this only has 1. 12. So total of 12 slanting lines. 12 is in option B. Option B is absolutely correct. So again, whoever answered option B, I'll give you a big smiley this time. Yeah? Well done. And that's your smiley. Well, it looks more dangerous than a smiley, but yeah, I tried giving you a smiley over there. Okay, shall we move ahead? Okay, second last or maybe last question. Second last question. So it says there are dash horizontal lines in the given figure. Now let us understand what is this horizontal line. Anybody who knows what are horizontal lines? Let me know in the chat box. Basically, if you ask me about straight lines can be of 3 types: horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. This diagonal slant is known as the diagonal. Okay. So horizontal means the lines, the sleeping lines that you have. These are all horizontal lines. We need to find out how many horizontal lines, sleeping lines are there in the given figure. Okay, I'll repeat what are horizontal, vertical, and slanting. Horizontal is this. vertical is this, and slanting is this. Okay, horizontal, vertical, slanting. So how many horizontal lines? Let's count. Come. 1, 2. Can I say that this is a horizontal line? Let me know in the chat box. Is this a horizontal line? Very good, Krishu. Sleeping lines are called horizontal lines. So is this a sleeping line? No, this one is a standing line. Hence, this is not a horizontal line. Likewise, is this a horizontal line? No, again. Are these any of these horizontal lines? No, again. Are these horizontal lines? No, again. So the only horizontal lines that I see are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have more? We'll confirm it once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have a total of 7 horizontal lines. Option B, 7, is absolutely correct. No, it's not D. It is not none of the above. There are a few sleeping lines. Not even 5. It's more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's option B, 7. Okay. Let's move ahead. The last question for the day. It says, which of the following figures is exactly embedded in the given figure as one of its parts? Again, you can see figure out here. You need to tell me which of these options is a part of this shape. Now, if you see the first one, it goes like this. Again, this, and this. Do I have a shape like this? If I say the slanting line is this, then the straight line goes like this, then it comes like this, then we had something like this, okay, but then see there is no this line is missing from over here, so option A becomes wrong. Did you see how did I connect the dots? I started from here, so this being this, then this, then this, then I come back to here, but then there is no sleeping line, right? The sleeping line is way beyond, so this is not the shape. Option A, incorrect. Option B, can I say it is option B? Now if you look at this one slanting line, another slanting line, and the third slanting line a little bigger than that, so kind of makes like a kite. Can I see this over here? Yes, perfectly fits over here. Let's see if option C is there. Option C, first of all, has a sleeping line and then it has a curve. I don't really see that option. Can I find it through other places? If I check this, okay, look at this. If I check this, and this, and this, and this, yes, it is matching. But do I have the sleeping line over here? This sleeping line, this is missing from the figure, right? Even if I connected these lines, you could say that, yes, ma'am, this is being made. But this sleeping line over here is missing, right? So no, option C also becomes incorrect. Do you think option D is correct? Let's check. So you have a small triangle over here. Then you have the bigger line. But from here, you don't have this slanting line. This slanting line over here is missing. So again, option D becomes also incorrect. The only correct option you're left with is option A. I'm sorry, is option B. So option B, absolutely correct. Whoever answered option B are absolutely correct. So let's give you a star for this. And I was trying to draw a smiley again. I'll draw a small smiley. I think small smileys look cuter than bigger ones. So good job, everyone. I enjoyed the session a lot today. And it's almost time for the next session to start up. And let me know very quickly in the chat box, how did you find today's session? Was it useful? Did you enjoy? Did you have fun with me Sunday morning, 10 o'clock? Thank you so much for being here with me, for whoever was there. And I had a lovely time with all of you. So calling it off. Bye-bye. Have a great day. See you soon.